June, are you under there bonking the camera? Where is she?
You're there. By the fridge.
It was me bonking it then. People, be honest with me. Do I blend in with my shirt? Can you tell that I'm wearing a shirt? Good morrow to you. It's Saturday. I look after pre-poop. The food that goes in. You look after post.
No. But see, you're
post-poop.
the
Food
whole
that goes
point
out.
is you made an agreement when we got the dogs about
Yeah,
things you would do.
should know better.
And you just were like, nah. People are going to be like, why are you wearing Jamie's sweater?
We switched clothes. Nothing wrong with that. It was yours and it was mine. Now it's yours again. Hello everyone and welcome back to Foster the Meeple, a channel all about
Board games.
and
Arguing about dogs.
exactly. We're here again today with another Board Games and Brew. Our mugs are full of definitely something. We forgot last week and we literally just had a coffee and then we forgot we should have waited to have our coffee until now. And it was from Many Worlds Tavern. So if you're interested in that, we got links below.
Yep.
You go check it out. Delicious and nutritious. Okay,
Nope.
there's nothing in it.
Doesn't matter.
Empty.
Don't care.
We are here today to do another board game haul. Now, I don't know why, but it's just been kind of out of my mind. Haul? What? I didn't think that we got that many board games.
It's been 3 months.
It's been 3 months, and that was, a stupid thing for us to wait that long. So we've got 1, 2, 3 large tote bags full of games, plus there's a couple here, plus there's a few upstairs that we just didn't bring because they're prototypes, So I was like, I'm not going to count them.
You were just like, I don't want to
I didn't want to carry them.
carry it down.
Let's be honest. So we are just going to show you all of the games that we have acquired since our last board game haul. Jeffrey, would you like to start?
So, Sky Tier Horde.
Yeah.
And this is from Sky Tier Games, and it was sent to us from Sky Tier Games.
Thank you.
It is currently on Kickstarter, I believe. Haven't played it yet. The artwork on the cards, though, is incredible.
Looks
so
good.
this has like a playmat in it. It's a 2-player card dueling game
Battle.
that I'm actually super interested in playing. Not sure when we'll get a chance to table it.
We have Earth, which we have already played, and we actually did a live playthrough on Twitch where I crushed Jeff like a grape.
I have not won this game.
I turned him into wine. That's why he whines so much. That was a pretty good joke, Jeffy. Anyways, for anybody that doesn't know anything about this game, it is basically a engine builder with an environmental theme set in Earth. It's great. If you'd like to learn more about it, you go check out our playthrough on our second channel, Foster the Meeple Rewind.
And
Love
we
it.
purchased that one from Lancelot Games.
We sure did.
Just for
Thanks, Lance.
transparency.
Just for transparency. We'll tell you where everything came from.
All right,
okay?
next up we have from Lucky Duck and... What's Cranio?
Cranio Creations.
And this was sent to us from Lucky Duck.
Thank you.
It is My Shelfie. My Shelfie is a game we've been enjoying a ton on BGA.
Oof.
We have played it now in person, and it is basically a Connect 4-esque objective-based game where you are just trying to put like color sections onto your shelf in order to score points. One we've been enjoying a ton.
Hundo. We gotta go quickly through them, people, because there's so many, if you're
I'm
wondering.
going quick.
What?
You're not. I'm going quick. You're not. You talked about Earth for as long as I talked about both those games combined.
I said 2 words about it, and you're like, this component is smells of elderberry. And it is a color of mahogany. Next up, from Madagot, just kidding, Madago, we have Raptor. This was sent to us from Madago. There are a few in the pile, but they're scattered, so they'll be coming out randomly. Raptor is a 2-player only game where you are playing as a dinosaur versus a scientist. What more do you need to know? We have played it. Scientists, dinosaur plus babies, and it's great. We've already played it. We loved it. It's kind of like Mr. Jack, but dinosaurs.
Yep. A game we purchased at the Boardroom Game Cafe, and that is Twisty Tracks from Rio Grande Games.
We forgot that we got this one.
We completely forgot, and
Oops.
we had a message from back in March on my work phone that I just don't use unless it's for work purposes. And then we went and got it like last week.
Yeah, along with some other things.
Luckily,
which will come
it was
up
still
soon.
there. Twisty Tracks is a very simplistic route building game where you're building out tracks for your 4 separate railways to go off of, and you're scoring points based off how far those tracks go. Very, very, very accessible.
Next up, we have Wingspan, the Oceania expansion, which apparently is the best expansion for Wingspan. We got this from Lancelot Games. I am very excited to play it, and I just also wanted to mention, not going to be shown in this haul because I didn't want to carry it, but Stonemaier, if we're connecting to that, they also did send us Viticulture, the base game. They sent us Tapestry, as well as Tapestry Futures and Fantasies expansion. Too heavy to carry, but just know that they are part of this.
They are indeed. Alrighty. Next up, also from Matago. Actually, I'll do a few here. I have a few Matago. We'll do a 3-fer. We have...
That was confusing.
Yeah, my brain. I saw that in my brain. I think my brain just got...
Brooke.
Boomerang Europe, Boomerang USA, as well as Photograph. Boomerang is one of our favorite roll and writes.
Boomerang Australia.
Boomerang Australia, we've talked about a ton on this channel. These are just separate themes of that mechanism. Photograph is the Matago version of Wine the Film, which is a Sashi and Sashi game that we had the pleasure of playing with Rodney and Dwayne from Black Board Gaming. Go check both of them out. Wine the Film was a game that we very, very much enjoyed. Plays somewhat similar to like Scout, where you can't manipulate cards in your hand and that sort of thing. But I haven't played this version yet, but a game we very, very much enjoy.
Next up, I have a 3-fer from Ravensburger. So they sent us Pinata Blast, Disney Villains, the card game. That's not a hat. This is a hat. I don't know why I keep doing an Australian accent. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. I can't stop now that I've started. So
Disney Villains wants to break out of that box.
It's literally like, watch
Just put
this.
it down.
Just watch.
Put it down.
Oops. What a mess, Jeff.
Why?
It was an accident. Today I chose violence. These are, well, these two in particular, Pinata Blast and That's Not a Hat, are party games. We have not played either yet. And Disney Villains is kind of like a card, it's a card game that's party adjacent because you could play with a bunch of people, Disney themed. We have played it. It is a ton of fun. Excited to try these two. But yeah, they're just like simple little quick party games.
From Smirk and Dagger Games, we have Boop.
Boop.
We picked this one up from the Boardroom Game Cafe.
Yep.
We've played, I guess I should say, I've played a ton of Boop. We didn't have the physical copy because it was hard to find for a while, but then the Boardroom Game Cafe had it, and we like basically were like, yeah, set that bad boy aside for us.
Spoiler alert, what else did we put on order?
We did put the new Boop themed spooky version.
Spooky Boopy.
Boop.
Boop.
That's Boop.
We have so many games left. Oh my god.
I'm getting through mine.
You are? I have 2 bags.
Well, you put your 2 bags over there on your side like a ding-dong.
We've got another 3-fer. There might be more, but we'll talk about these. No, there's definitely another one. Hang on. We got Wonderwoods, Museum Suspects, London, and King Domino Origins. Okay, so we got, these games were sent to us from Blue Orange. Blue Orange, Blue Orange, Blue Orange, Blue Orange. So thank you to Blue Orange for sending these along. We have had the chance to play all of them with the exception of Museum Suspects, and they were all great. Next Station London is a roll and write that I have been enjoying playing solo.
God, I'm so bad at that game.
It's, yeah, I'm also bad at it.
I don't know how people score so well.
Me neither. Wonderwoods is kind of like a deduction-y style game that we've only played at 2 players, but I think would play best with more players.
Agreed.
And King Domino Origins is essentially King Domino with a new theme, but there's also different
There's other variants you can play with in the game,
Yeah, and then Museum Suspects, I honestly don't know much about, but I think it is also kind of like deduction-y. Solving crimes.
Phil Walker Harding.
Praise be.
Gotta be decent.
Gotta be decent.
I really enjoyed King Domino Origins.
I did too.
I really liked the new tiles and stuff.
Yeah, there's like a fire element that's
like,
been added. This game was also awesome. Wonderwoods, it was so much fun. We should play that at our next game day.
Yeah. Next up, we have a couple unmatched sets. Do we have another one, Jamie? Bing bang. Thank you very much. We purchased Teen Spirit and Little Red Riding Hood. The new King and Country was sent to us from Restoration Games, so thank you to Restoration Games for that. We've not played any of these yet.
No.
We're thinking about maybe doing a tournament or something, but who knows? We'll see what happens.
What's to say?
But yeah, more unmatched is always a good thing.
Can never have too much. Okay, next up we have Hamlet, the village building game, and this is from Mighty Boards. We first saw this at PAX Unplugged, I think. I don't know much about it other than I think it's just like a little city building game. It looks really cute. Other than that.
Next up from KTBG, we have Diced Veggies.
I'm very excited for this.
This one was sent to us from KTBG. Have not played it yet, but it looks super cute. And we've mentioned numerous times, we very much both enjoy the aesthetic and the accessibility of games that KTBG focuses on. So I'm assuming this is one we're also
There's so many dice.
Yeah, the dice are
nice.
Dyson.
Next up from Capstone Games, we got Watergate and Rift Force, which, we already actually own Rift Force. So this is going to be a gift to a friend. Watergate is a game that we have wanted to play for forever. It's always recommended to us, so I'm really excited to have this.
So am I.
Rift Force, we actually have a playthrough on our channel from forever ago. So
I very much enjoy Rift Force.
Quality to be determined. I don't remember. It was a very long time ago.
It was a while.
Anyways, I'm very excied to have this in our collection.
Next up, we have one of Jamie's many Kickstarters because she continues to back games.
Woo!
And that is Steam Up, A Feast of Dim Sum from Hot Banana Games.
The Deluxe Edition.
Deluxe Edition. As mentioned, this is a game Jamie backed a long, long time ago. We've seen it set up at multiple conventions. Very excited to try it. Haven't played it yet.
No, but I have learned it. I've read the rulebook.
Yeah. One where maybe we'll play on Twitch at some point.
I think we will probably play this on stream at some point because I think it would look nice on the table. Next up, and I don't remember if we've already talked about this, so forgive me if we did, but we have Imperium Classics.
I'm so excited to play
this. Is like an asymmetrical type game. Sam over at Lord of the Board, go check him out. Absolutely loves this game. Has a bunch of videos on this one as well as there's more
Imperium Legends.
And
Sam was the reason why I ended up buying this.
Yes.
He kept talking to me about it, and I was like, you got
sold
me, Sam.
You
but yes, please go check out Sam if you haven't.
Yeah.
Lord of the Board.
Lord of the Board.
Legendary status.
A legend.
I'm going to pull out both of these because we bought both of these at the Boardroom Game Cafe. We have Grand Austria Hotel, as well as Wreckland Run.
We bought this one because of the Brothers Murph.
Grand Austria Hotel is the one the Brothers Murph talk about all the time, and we were chatting with them about it, and they said it's very, very good at 2-player, which has been confirmed by multiple people in our Discord. So it was just eventually going to be a game we added. It was very difficult to find for a long time, and I think just recently they did a reprint. Wreckland Run was just kind of an on-the-whim purchase. I was there to pick up all of these other games. I've heard about Wreckland Run. It's a solo game, campaign-y thing, and Jamie does the solo plays on Friday night, so I was like, why not pick it up, and maybe it's one she can put into the solo rotation.
Scott Alms.
It's from Renegade Games, and it was from Scott Alms, so I know that she loves Scott Alms from like Button Shy stuff, so I figured it was one we should grab.
Next up is what we got from Lancelot Games, and that is Acrotery, which is a game that Jeff has wanted for a while. This is from Jay Cormier and Sen-Foon Lim.
Yep.
Right?
Canadian Legends.
Dynamic duo right there. We love their games.
Yeah, I've wanted Acrotery for a long time. I stumbled across it in one of our Have We Played It, like BGG Have We Played It videos. 2-player game about exploring for like ruins and that sort of thing. And this was one from back in 2014, I believe.
It's an oldie, but a goodie.
And they just recently couldn't find it. They just did a reprint, and I'm excited to add it to the collection.
New edition.
Yeah. Another game from the Lancelot Games purchase, Cat in the Box. I don't really know anything about this game other than a bunch of people really enjoy it, and it's trick-taking, which is one of my favorite mechanisms.
It's trick-taking, but there's like no Trump suit
Yeah.
or something. I don't know.
I'm very excited to try it. I'm pretty sure Max and Doolin very much enjoy this game. So
play with Emily and
we could play that
Doolin
when they visit.
Yeah.
Because I think they've played it before.
We have Box 1 and Name of the Game. These games were sent to us from the designer. Box 1 was actually, they were sent to us from the publisher and designer of Name of the Game, who also worked on this game. So Box 1 is actually designed by Neil Patrick Harris. And this is kind of like I think kind of like an escape room type of game. Apparently it's very, very good. So excited. And then this one's a trivia game.
All right, I'm probably going to pass these right off to Jamie. Because they're Jamie's
Button Shies
stuff.
I have acquired some new Button Shies since our last video. There's probably more, but this is what I have. Super Tall. Press Tour. It was this big. At the Helm, which I already did a review on. Wonder Tales, which I already did a review on. Potion Class, which was a Kickstarter that fulfilled. And Moving Pictures.
How many of those do you have now?
Not enough. Not
Is it more of a collector vibe for you?
We vibing, okay, on those collector feelings. Hundo.
I'm out of games.
What? Another one from Lucky Duck Games. We have Oros, which is, honestly, I don't know a ton about it, but there's like tile placement and then the tiles move. I did watch the Brothers Murph play it on a live stream. I don't know much about it, but I'm excited. And you can play it solo.
The artwork.
The artwork looks awesome. So good. And then I have one last one. From WizKids, we have Age of Heroes. This is an X-Men themed game that is like Lords of Waterdeep. Designed by the same designer of Lords of Waterdeep.
Haven't played it yet.
Haven't played it yet.
But I very much like
We like the vibes.
the vibes.
Vibes
being
are-
thrown down. I've heard mixed things,
Same, but I'm excited to try it nonetheless.
but usually we're on the more positive end of.
We just
life.
be loving games, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot. Jeff, out of the way for these beauties.
What?
But behind.
You want this?
No, just you, yeah.
Let's
I
see what
did
you got.
get. Ta-da! Season 2 for Final Girl, or Series 2 has arrived. I went all in, baby. So I got the box. I also got a box for Season 1. I got all of the sets. I got the props. I got the play mats. I got the vehicle packs. I got the expansion with the zombies. I got the lore book. I got everything. And yet it still doesn't feel like enough. And I do play Final Girl every Friday evening on Twitch. It's called Freaky Friday. You can come join me and watch me kill killers because they call me the 2-star queen. I don't know if you heard about me. Just saying.
They haven't.
They haven't heard about me?
No.
Well, you should.
That's
Anyway,
less than I thought it was going to be.
How many do you think it is? 44.
It's not terrible.
Our last one
In
was
3
30.
months. In 3 months, though.
Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good.
We haven't been,
We haven't been buying a lot of games.
a
A
lot
lot of them have
that
been
being
sent.
said, we did mention a few that bought it, like Lancelot and Boardroom Game Cafe, but that was
2 trips.
literally like,
2 trips.
that was also in the last like 2 weeks.
Yeah, we've been back the last 2 weeks. Anyways, those are all the games that we have recently acquired. Be interested to know if you've played any of these games, if there's any that you would like to see
What's
more
your-
coverage on.
Yeah. What ones do you want to see more on?
What ones
What
do
are
you
your
wanna see
favorites
more
of the
on?
ones that we've
Yeah.
gotten?
I'd like to know all of those things. If you're interested in buying board games like we do all the time, and we go to our friendly local gaming store, you should too. But ours is
Boardroom Game Cafe.
and Lancelot Games. We'll give them a shout out because obviously we bought some
We
games from
did.
them, and they're literally down the street.
They are.
If you're interested in snacks, you should
MunchPak.
check out MunchPak. Okay,
Gotcha.
you should
Beat you
just
to
do
it.
that. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see,
Please subscribe.
we hope to see you again soon. And now we say goodbye. Goodbye.
Later days. I've told you, I prefer filming earlier in the day.
We were working. I mean, it's
just
Saturday.
saying.
We don't work on Saturdays. Don't be so silly. How outrageous. How pale I am, then you should be like, yeah, it's
You
Saturday.
know you're pale. I don't need to make fun of you about that. You know that. That's true.
Well, I know. They don't know.
They do. They see you in every video. She actively will avoid having to step a foot outside. This afternoon, she had Kaya outside.
You had Kaya outside.
And Kaya, what does that have to do with it? What are you talking about?
You had Kaya. Jeff said, I'll take Kaya out. I'll do it.
I think this is a great segue into the fact that Jamie gets annoyed over these little things like, oh, well, you said you would let Kaya out. Do you know what? Jamie doesn't do anything that she said she would do when we got the dogs. Oh, I'll look after the dog poop.
I do. I feed them.
I'll do this.
I feed them. Next up, from Stonemeyer Games. I keep trying to put it on the table, but we don't have the lid on, so we have to put it up here. Did it catch the bird's eye?
I don't know what
Was
happened.
it a bird's eye view? Okay. And I love Australia. Wingspan, the Ocean expansion. Jeez. I've done this 3 times now. Thrice. Okay.
3 moons have passed.
3 moons. Jessica P. Jessica freaking P.
We haven't said that one in a while.
I know.
Why do you choose to do?
But that's not a hat. This is a hat. Anyways, I don't even know what I was trying to say.
I don't know where
there.
you're going right now.